All right, guys, I got your Powermaster bed here. It has been ground top and bottom. It's been sanded, it's been painted, as well as the control, what do you call that? The rail, which the control rides on left and right. That is all said and done. We got it up on pads, it got it all level, but let me show you how she looks. Nice and clean. Actually, there wasn't that much wear over there. The wear was right here. So she's nice and clean now. I think we had to take off, I want to say it was like 12 thousandths to get it all matched up. Now what we did is, what makes it easier for us is, let's say if this way has 12 thousandths, which I think this inside way was a worse one, we went ahead and we matched each one and removed 12 thousandths off of each V to make it easier so when you come down, you're coming down perfectly even. Works for us. Also, the tailstock ways, I think we just cleaned them up for the most part. They were not bad. You have some dings in here that were really deep. We didn't take those all the way out because then you lose hardness if you take out too much. And realistically, you're never going to bring the tailstock this far forward because your chuck's going to be sitting out about right here. So, but everything's trued up. It's all parallel to itself. Came out, the finish is incredible. So it worked out nice. Now the next step is waiting for ball screws to come in. We ground the X-axis slide in the back. We still have to paint that, and then we'll start fitting it to here. The other thing we need to do, and I'll bring you over here. So we got the headstock all painted and such. Now, remember the video I showed you with that input shaft that it was completely worn out? We still have to put that in the machine, but we figured, hey, since we're waiting from it, the company that we used to do that work, they were off for the 2 weeks, they were down. So we went ahead, sanded it. We're probably gonna paint it this week just to get it all cleaned up. And then after that, hopefully it comes in maybe, it's not gonna be this week, but next week I get that input shaft. And what they do is they weld up the splines and then they remachine it to the new coupling from Mazak. And then we can put that all in with the brand new bearings and stuff like that. So that way we put the headstock all together. Then we can lift it up, put it back on the bedways, and then we're going to make sure that when we put a test bar in the center of the spindle, and we'll probably take the tailstock base, which is downstairs getting painted. We'll put an indicator on the tailstock base, and we'll indicate over the top of it and over the side to make sure that the headstock is parallel and square to the bedways. So then that way, if you're cutting something, everything is trued up. So we'll show you a little bit more about that process once we get to that steps. Unfortunately, because of the holidays, everything got a little bit delayed. Everybody needed, a break, which I don't blame them. Everybody worked their ass off, but this is where we're at. Just want to give you a heads up. If you have any questions, please give me a call. But yeah, we'll send you another video probably next week when I could get the headstock, hopefully somewhat close to being on the machine. Or if not, I'll show you what we're doing to the headstock inside of it and problems that are prone to those headstocks, which is like a $2 O-ring, which will cause you a ton of headaches. So I'll show you that in the next video. Thank you.